Yo, what's up with y'all? It's Key Major. Today I'm bringing you another video on the DK channel. Similar to my last video, I'm going to be showing you how to make some more dark samples today. Before I get going, this loop is going to be in our free loop kit, our next free loop kit dropping. So if you really want this loop, make sure you get that loop kit. It's going to be fire, better than the last one. Yeah, man, let's get going. So this is how the loop sounds. Alright, man, so that's the loop. Then we're gonna go break it down. Alright, the first sound I used in this loop was this bell from Palace's Omnisphere Bank. Sounds like this. So yeah, it just repeats over, and all I really did was I came up with this little pattern, and then I just did Control B, and then I shifted up a whole octave, and I just duplicated this pattern. Real simple, real repetitive. And then all I did was I just did Alt R to mess with the velocity. For the effects, I added gross beat. I added this gross effect, and then I just turned the mix knob down. Then I added some reverb. I turned the mixer knob down, and I just EQ'd the lows, a little bit of the highs, and a little bit of the mids. The next thing I added was this mallet from X-Band. It sounds like this. It's the same pattern as the original melody, I just copied it over. For the effects, I just added some reverb. I just turned the mix knob down, and then I added a stereo shaper, and I just did some stereo separation down here. The next one I added was this piano from Contact, a more grand piano, and it sounds like this. For this piano, I just created this little pattern, and I just duplicated it over, and I just used the bass notes and created this little chord, duplicated it over as well. And I just did Alt R to mess with the velocity. Just gives it that like dark vintage feel. For the effects, I did a little stereo separation. I added some reverb again, just turned the mix knob down. I added RC20. RC20 is a very good VST to make your sound more vintage and old. I basically loaded up the stock preset vinyl one, and I just turned the noise down. And then last, I just EQ'd a lot of the lows and a little bit of the highs. The next one I added was this Boo Bass. It's a stock FO plugin. I just messed with the knobs. I turned the treble down, the mid down, and the bass up, and it sounds like this. So yeah, it just follows the root note of the melody, and then for the last part, just switched it up. For the effects, I added a stereo shaper, and then I went to an EQ, and I just EQ'd a lot of the lows and a lot of the highs. The next one I added was this vocal chop from Arcade. The sound itself was already really nice, so I didn't really add any effects. The last thing I added was a flute, again from Arcade. For the flute, I added a little bit of reverb. Same reverb, I just turned the mixer knob down, and I just EQ'd it. I EQ'd a lot of the lows and mids, and I just boosted up the highs. And for these two, I just lowered the volume. I wanted it to be in the background. For the arrangement itself, I didn't really do anything. I just made a little pattern. I didn't add any automation, clips, or effects. I just came up with this pattern. I had the stems, and then I just exported it out, and I had the final loop. After I exported it, I pitched it up 300 cents, and now it sounds like this. So that was it for the loop, man. It's real simple and dark. When you're making these type of melodies, you want to keep them real simple, repetitive. If you look at the midis, they're real simple patterns, just repeated over and over. As you can see in the expand and in the omnisphere and the piano. The boot bass is real simple as well. Sound selection is really important, and you want to choose good sounds, and you want to stack the right sounds on top of each other. You just want to keep it real simple and really focus on your sound selection and choose really good sounds. But other than that, man, that's really it for this video. I really hope you learned something new. This loop will be in our next loop kit dropping soon, so if you want this loop, make sure you get that loop kit. Also, if you guys really want the stems for this loop, just hit me up on Instagram. It'll be on the screen right now, keymajorbeatz. If you also want any of the other members' loop kits, I'm pretty sure the Instagram will be down in the description for the loop kit video. Bam, man, that's really it. Make sure if you did enjoy this video, you hit that like and you subscribe to the channel and you hit the bell notification so you're notified every time we upload and you're notified when these free loop kits drop. Bam, man, other than that, I'll see you on the next video.